Hello friends. In this video, we will going to talk about uh, version control, Git, GitHub, and Git Ops. We will going to have a brief discussion about what is version control, what is Git, what is GitHub, and what is Git Ops. Introduction. This video provide a brief details regarding version control, Git, GitHub, Git Ops, and I believe by end of this video you will have a better understanding on these topics. Let's start with the first one. What is version control? Many people have a confusion about the version control and is there version control is there in the market since long, uh, but it is managed differently by different tool. In my view, the version control help developers track, manage changes to a software project code. Version control helps developer work safely through branching and merging. Branching, a developer duplicates part of the source code, allow developer to safely make changes to code without impacting production code. And this is a right way of doing it because, for example, if you have a developer who is making a changes to production code and without having another review, he committed the changes that might going to cause a business impact. Merge, allow developer to push the changes back to main source code or revert if needed, because as you are using a version control, you have a possibility to revert your code to a backstage. Here we're going to talk about the two key functions called Git and GitHubs. Git is a specific open source version control system created by Linus Torvalds in year 2005. Git is a free and open source distributed version control system. Git is designed to handle everything from small to very large project to enable speed and efficiency. Git thinks of its data more like a series of snapshots of a miniature file system. Why I think so? Let's talk about in detail. With Git, every time you commit or save the state of your project, Git basically takes a picture of what all your file look like at the moment and stores a reference to the snapshot. To be efficient, if the file have not changed, Git does not store the file again, just a link to a previous identical file it has already stored. Git think about its data more like a stream of snapshot. And this makes Git very powerful and very useful. Git more like a mini file system with some incredibly powerful tools built on top of it rather than simply a VCS. Operator in most cases in Git needs only local file and resources to operate. Generally, no information needed from another computer in your network, which means like all the function you perform with the Git, it is become the local, which means you don't have any network latency. Uh, Git in Azure repo is standard Git. So if you are using Azure DevOps, you will going to use Git in backend. So this is a small snapshot about how the version control work in Git. So you see the three set of files: file A, file B, file C. If you create another version and you make a changes to a file A, then it become A1. And if you don't make it changes to file B, it is like a standard. It will not have any changes. And you see like the file C, there was a changes happen here, and then you have another version. It's the same here. If you did not make changes to the A1, it will stay as it is, as here, and then C2, it you made a changes to the file. Same case is version 4 and version 5. And then you have a possibility to commit these changes to production if you like to. Now we will dig into what is GitHub. So GitHub is a website and cloud-based service. It helps developers store and manage their code, track and control changes to their code. So the major difference between the GitHub and Git and GitHub, if you look at the previous test which I what I have provided is Git is more on the local, and GitHub is more on the cloud-based service. Uh, if you're working in a team, GitHub is the right tool for you to get started because it provides you the platform where you can store your code, uh, work together with the team, and then it's more user-friendly platform. GitHub interface is user-friendly and help user with no or less experience can use GitHub to manage their data, code, and project. It has many other features as well, but I just highlighted the few like data, code, and project. But GitHub provide more than this. GitHub is a two connected principle, Git and VCS, as we already gone through with it. GitHub include project organization and management feature. It helps to assign tasks to individual or group, set permissions and role for collaborators, and use comment moderation to keep everyone on the task. If you guys have a experience on a agile framework, then you might understand what I'm talking about here. GitHub offer a cloud-based Git repository hosting service, which means you don't need to manage locally. It provides you the platform where you can host your Git repository. GitHub offer free public cloud hosted repository, which means like you can start today by creating your account and you start creating your repo and start committing your code and everything. It is free. What is Git Ops? So many people talk about the Git Ops, but I believe like very less people understand what is a Git Ops is. So Git Ops is an operational framework that takes DevOps best practices. It uses for application development such as version control, collaboration, compliance, CI/CD, and applies them to infrastructure automation. GitOps is a way of implementing continuous development and cloud native application. So you can say like it's a way, it's a kind of a framework that help you to do continuous development and deployment of cloud native applications. So it is a very powerful operational framework, and many companies are adopting this one. GitOps enables the idea of having Git or GitHub repository that always contain declarative descriptions of the infrastructure of your production environment. So if you're using a Azure DevOps, then you will be using a primarily Azure Git. And if you're using a GitHub, then it's your GitHub repository. But the main purpose or main advantage of having your GitOps as operational framework, where it enforces a behavior where you declare all your infrastructure in a code and then you manage in a repo. Automate the process to make production environment match the desired state of your repository. This is what I explained before. Like uh, you convert your infrastructure in a code in a declarative language, so you know like uh, anything change in the environment, it is been done through code without going to a portal and doing the changes. So it's include like deployment, maintenance of new and existing application, and it's very powerful framework. And many organizations are adopting this, as I said before. GitOps framework will help organizations to deploy faster and more often. So as we have gone through with the version control, Git, GitHub, what is next? I'm going to record another video where we will go through with each about topic in detail and perform steps, for example demo, that help you to get started with your developer journey. Uh, I hope you like this video, and if this video is help you to get started. Thank you very much.